The next piece that I brought to share with you is a garment that I created for Chicago Fashion Week this year, and it took place at the Nobart Museum in Lincoln Park. It is known for their butterfly section, and so we thought it would be interesting to create a garment that was reflected the theme of the event, and that was the butterfly. We selected a silk Asian garment or fabric that has butterflies depicted on it, and then we created a shawl out of silk organza that was actually shaped in the form of a butterfly wing. The shawls that we create are unique in that there is no right or wrong side to them. The wearer can have the shawl move during wear and not have to worry about any rough edges or the inside of the garment showing, in that they are finished on both sides. As you can see, the intricate hand beading that appears on one side of the garment is also carried over and is reflected on the back side of the garment. What is unique about the garments, all of our garments have couture finishes. I'd like to show you just the inside of our seams here. This is the inside of the side seam. All of the side seams, front seams, back seams are hand bound, so there are no rough edges or fraying. Even on the lining that appears in the garment, we have the French seam. So again, with wear, with cleaning, you're not going to get any fraying, which is typically found when seams are serged in off-the-rack garments. Another unique feature of our garments is the built-in foundation. We typically build the garment from the skin out, and so the foundation and the support is the most important part of the garment. And so we either bring in foundations that are used, or we build in the foundation depending on the uniqueness of a customer's body. But as you can see in this particular garment, we chose to build in the foundation with the cups and this inner foundation which hugs the body, and then the garment or the fabric on the outside lays over that foundation for a much cleaner line. The final garment that I brought for your viewing is the dress that we made for the Grammy Awards. This is a peplum petal kind of dress that kind of mimics what appears to be the petals of a flower. It is short, bouncy. It has a diamond band, and the bodice is all hand ruched. One of the uniqueness of doing custom work is when you make a garment for a particular client and it is perfectly fit, then you can lay the ruching over the bodice and not have to worry about creating any side seams to tailor the fit. And so, this was made for a particular client's body, and again, it is one continuous line around the entire garment until you get to the back zipper, which is the only seam that appears on this garment. Same thing on this garment. The inside is fully lined. The foundation is built into the garment. We have the stays for the support that are sewn in, and again, there are no rough edges that appear on this garment. And that would be the same on the underneath side where the petals attached to the foundation. I have also created a series or a line of men's neckwear, which I'd like to share with you. I have selected fabrics from around the world. I like textures. I like fabrics that have dimension to them, that reflect the light. This is a fabric that, again, I brought back from Italy. I purchased just enough fabric to make a couple ties, so these are one-of-a-kind pieces. I keep one for myself and I sell the other. Another textured feel is reflected in this design. Also, for the man who's looking for the monochromatic look, it still gives a dimension to the tie. So even if you are choosing to wear the monochromatic feel, there is still some dimension to the accent tie. I have also created, and this is one tie that I brought from our Asian collection. I love fabrics that are not, the patterns are actually woven into the fabric versus being printed onto the fabric. There's much more dimension to it, especially as the light hits the fabric. And this is a tie that we've entitled our Waterfall tie, and it is part of our 2013 collection. All the ties are handmade. See, the label appears in the back, but everything is hand sewn. One of the things with men's ties we often find is that as you're tying a tie, they're typically basted with one piece of thread, and as you tie the tie, sometimes you get this pulling effect. And so every 5 stitches we lock in, stitch 5, lock in, and so that you don't get any pulling on the tie as it is being worn. So that is our collection. Thank you for joining me.